G'day everyone. Today we're in Cowansim R66, sitting on the ground at Helisika Base. We're going to test out a new pad. I've just put in the sim for Microsoft Flight Sim, which is the Heli Adventure Flights pad at Huka Falls in Taupo. So we're going to fly there from Helisika Base. Real world weather, and it's supposed to get quite nasty later on, so we'll see if we can actually get through. Alright, I'll just get off the landing light, spool us up. What was that wind doing? I can't even see the windsock. Must have blown away. I'll lift off out of here. Oh, somehow it's glitched into the ground there. I'm just going to see what it's doing. Oh, it's just dropped down, that's all. Right, let's get on our way before this weather really closes in. I love the visibility of this R66. It's really nice flying around in it. Probably don't enjoy flying it as much as the 500E, but as far as viz goes, when you're flying around, it's really good in VR in the sim. Actually, I might pull up my little Sky for Sim tablet. Just put it over here on the other seat. Actually, I'll put it in front of me. I'll just make it a bit smaller. It's a good thing with the controller. You can just position stuff wherever you want. So I'll put it there. I'll center it on me, and I'll bring up the weather. Here we go. So we've got 21 knots of wind. Pretty much straight on the nose by the look of it. Cloud base is definitely lowering around the place. Nice early morning flight. The sun's just coming up pretty much out to the east there. So I just made this base at Huka Falls. I put it on Flight Sim TO on the weekend. It's just another Helipad to start at in the sim, sort of loosely based on what's there. Bit of turbulence just there. Looks like the clouds sort of sitting right on the top of Mount Tauhara there in Taupo. Doesn't look too bad to the east. I think it's coming in from the west or northwest, this front. Coming up on the pine forests now. I may put an update out for the Cowansim Ultimate Pack, because I've just went through recently and changed a lot of the designations. A lot of these, I've selected all these forests and changed them to action to pines, because they look pretty crap. It's just original, just the same old basic trees that are in the sim. So look a bit more realistic with the correct tree type on them. Get a bit of height here. Sort of changes the look of the landscape a little bit. It's just a fictional scheme that I've done for the R66, just in the same line of the 500E and the AS350 I've done for the Helisika ones. Very dark over the forest at this time of the morning. It's very hard to see actually. Can't even really see the other side of the lake. That clag out there. So much more fun though flying in the sim. A bit more weather around. Changes all the lighting and everything, so it just looks really good. This bit's a little bit dark, but I think it's just to do with the time of the day and how my VR headset does the blacks. And just, I think it might be the auto sort of focusing too. Like if I look at just at the dark area for a bit, it's like it adjusts. Probably could be my eyes too, adjusting to the darker environment. I'll try record the outside of the helicopter as well and do a two picture one for this video. Bit of a gully here coming up. Feel the turbulence going across that, like just on the stick. Quite neat. Got much fuel left, so hopefully we'll make it. This thing uses fuel quite quickly for some reason. I think it's going to get patched at some point because the burn rate's a little bit high. It's not super far to go though, so we should be right. Otherwise we'll be just autoing into the pines somewhere, to a clearing. Patch of blue sky up there. Maybe it's delayed a little bit, coming through a bit later now, the front. It's looking better than what it was looking before. It's actually pouring down here at home in Cambridge. Taupo Airport out to the left there. Taupo. We'll just fly across the back end of it here on the eastern side and across, pick up the river and follow the river down to the Heli Adventures pad at Huka Falls there. Up the river just over here, start of the Waikato River. Got low fuel lights on, so we're yeah, we haven't got much left. Alright, we'll start our descent into Heli Adventure Base. there's Huka Falls coming up. I did a few slight adjustments there just to make it look a little bit better. That was quite folded up on the sides in the default. Yeah, we'll come into probably have to come in from this side by the way the wind's going, I'd say. The windsock over there in the car park. Still getting used to this. It's a little bit different to handle than the old 500. My collective's not also the best, but we'll get there. Side wind here is not exactly helping too much. Alright, and we might actually just take off and do another loop and come in and try and do that a bit better. Leave it running. We'll take off that over this way. Watch out for these wires out here. Come back around. Have a little look from this side. But yeah, I need to practice on this one. The 500 is definitely a lot easier in the hover in this thing, but it's a fun machine with just the visibility and everything. So I'll just wind off here. Yeah, so this is the new little base. It's a cool little spot to fly in and out of, so it's free on Flight Sim TO for those of you who want to use it. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that, and we'll catch you on the next one.